Hello everyone, welcome back to Zero Escape 999999999. In the previous episode, we finished ending number 5, which was definitely a bad end. Now, I'm not sure how this goes. So what's this? Memories of Escape? Oh, these are... Oh, you could replay the puzzles. Okay, that's good. Continue. So how exactly does this go? I don't want to go through the entire narrative again. Okay, can I skip? How do I skip? Is that... No? No? I know I could access the story tree. Where is the... There you go. Okay. See there, I need to get here. So how do I... Oh, okay. Oh, the 4 and 5 doors. Yes, fast forward. Awesome. Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time. I
thought we were finished with that topic.
Yeah, we've already seen this before. Okay, here's the question that divides us. Should I stay silent and go through door 4?
Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
We have to go to the bloody room, so... I think we went to room 4 last time, so we go with room 5 this time.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
He began to walk toward the door 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Okay. Clover and Snake followed, with 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
Come on, where's my decision?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Oh, here we go. See? Nice. It highlights what we chose already, so let's go with 5.
Hey, wait.
Junpei's cry echoed across the room. The 4 people walking toward the door stopped and turned back towards him.
I want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy?
So, with this decision, we can't be with June.
If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
He turned around to look at her.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well...
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Please, let me go into door 5.
7 scratched his head and looked at the young man.
Man, now we're right back where we started, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us.
Snake turned to Ace.
Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
So subtract 5, that's Clover plus Ace. So the 2 of them make up me, Junpei, number 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Huh. Snake's tone was harsh.
Why?
Because, Clover, I've seen the future. I'm from the future. And it doesn't look good. A lot of us died. Tears welled up in Clover's eyes, and she bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear.
Be fine. Just relax.
It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei did not hear them.
What did he tell her?
That's suspicious. He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
I understand.
Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Okay. These two are very suspicious. Like they must be planning something. Before long, new teams were assembled.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake.
Okay.
7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22.
Wow, their team is packed with people. 5 people.
And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this.
No problems here.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right then.
Wow, did you see Snake's hand? Oh, it's like he doesn't even have blood running through his complexion. It's crazy. 7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. And the screen of the red showed 3 asterisks.
The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay. Please be careful.
Concern was written plainly across her face.
We will.
Junpei looked her in the eye and gave what he hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. Dude, I can't even trust June now, because in the last episode, in ending number 5, I said, see you later to June. Next thing you know, I'm dead. We can't rule her out, unfortunately, even though she's like the most opposite of a cold-blooded murder. You know, like the personality. Anyways, with a sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open.
And it's open.
Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the 9th man.
Oh,
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man.
For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. 7 too seemed paralyzed. Of course, Snake can't see, so he's just walking on the blood, guts, and gore. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. He walked calmly between the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following.
Oh,
How can you...
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Oh, that's true. He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked towards one shoulder. He's like, go ahead, guys, kill me.
sorry.
Let's go!
Junpei and 7 looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all 3 men. 7 and Junpei looked down at their bracelets, on both of them and on Snake's. A red skull had flickered to life.
Damn it! The countdown started!
They had scarcely processed this information when... There's really blood everywhere, huh? With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut.
Shit, the door!
Go, go, go!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
The fear and urgency in 7's face reflected what all 3 of them felt. I don't know, 7, move out of the way, you're blocking my view.
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
I think Snake has the biggest disadvantage because he can't see, so why, he just keeps feeling the walls for the activation device? Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5.
Found it. Right here!
As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other 2 scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Ka-ching! It's like the casino.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
A muscle stood out in 7's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
Aw, how sweet. They waited for us. They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct, from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
But then again, it doesn't matter if Snake is blind because this is not really a competition. Remember, Zero did say everyone needs to stay alive. But then again, Snake needs to do something. They did say, if you go in there, everyone needs to contribute. Interesting. They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door, the three men could feel the tension disperse.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
And they're gone.
They heard footsteps moving away, and before long, they were alone again.
Now,
Junpei looked around.
doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
Maybe this wall can be moved.
No, it's just one door.
Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. In the middle of it was a plaque that read First Class.
A first-class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
Hold on, I kind of want to inspect the guy, like his body. My theory was someone stole the ninth watch, you know? Every time someone dies, they steal their watches.
All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but
Oh.
he stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why.
I don't want to look, but
Chunks. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
it's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, as though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor, the awkward twisted tangle of shredded intestines, the head wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position.
He'd been wearing these.
Oh, there you go. His glasses. Wait, his glasses stayed intact? And the watch. The man's glasses laid next to his head. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet. The number 9 still displayed on its face.
Bracelet's off. Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. For heart rate, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the outside of the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. Ugh, but what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Ugh.
So, if it leaves the person's body, okay, whether the person's dead or whatever, does the watch still work? That's what I want to know. Zero did just say it shuts down, so I don't know.
Oh, just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human.
Yeah, but then again, we slaughter pigs and cows and chickens. Come on, man. We're the same. We're just flesh bags, you know what I'm saying? Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse and a knot of muscle gripped his throat.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. Okay, this looks real good. We could just stay here for the next 6 hours, you know what I'm saying? The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear.
Huh. Where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here?
Come on. Whoa, look at the design of the doors. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the end, and peeked through. There they were, to his right, busy examining something.
What's up?
He stepped through the door and walked towards them.
Check this out. We
What
found
is
this
that?
thing here on the door.
What is that, a magnetic lock?
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door?
Yes, we won't be going anywhere.
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room, or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
I mean, it's obviously a bedroom. There's a bed. What?
All right, let's find a way to open this door.
Come on, Junpei.
Come on, guys.
Sometimes what the people say are like, they're very, what's that word? Like paradoxical. Like, sometimes they do mental math within like seconds, 3 seconds. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, this is the washroom. Obviously, there's a toilet in the shower and everything. Come on, man. Like, how could you be so smart and so dumb at the same time? Alright, so let's inspect the piano. Piano. A map. What's this? This is it, the score. Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. Okay, it's not possible to use the map screen. A music stand. Maybe the keys. Piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? Piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned. Just the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C key, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other notes. Why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano? I believe so. Okay. So, I guess Snake is musically inclined. It's good, because we need that. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. What? Snake, you're pretty deep, man. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Really? That's kind of deep. The bed? We're an expert with beds now, so let's just... the pillow. There you go. Score plate A. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, we have a couple of rests here. It's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kind of weird, huh? I think those are rests. It's been a while since I looked at a music sheet. Wow. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room, almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Something strange.
What?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
Okay, so you're a dolphin. Or a bat, sorry.
I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible.
Yeah, of course that's impossible, but I can hear you quietly past gas.
However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately.
He's Daredevil.
So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
What the hell? Okay.
Oh, really?
We're not gonna start beef right now, right? Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try?
Not me, but I could have Seven or Ace give it a try.
I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
Snake really gonna introduce that like anime superpower. I can hear even the tightest muscles contraction and I could avoid that punch. I'm like, chill. Or like, I could hear your heartbeat. And when you're panicking, I hear it accelerate. That's too much now, that's too much. With a small self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Yeah, that's crazy in animes. A white desk feels kind of fancy. Really? What is this? Let's inspect the lock. It's the locking thing. It's flashing red. Not a good sign. Is that a microphone? Looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Judging by the feel of it, excuse me, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Oh, I see. Yeah, it has to do with the piano. What's this? Why is a window? There's an iron plate nailed to it. Oh, it looks like a, you know, something you would hang like a painting or whatever. Nope. A lot of doors here. And there we are in the mirror. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom with this beast of a man. What would my parents say? Something wrong, Junpei? You look real sad all of a sudden. No, nothing. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. We've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. Oh, right here. There must be something in here. The bathtub is full of water. Is there ash or something in this water? It looks kinda gray. Let's just pull the plug. No, hold on. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something? Use it for something? Okay. Throwing hints, okay. By the way, I tried to rotate, there's no way. It's a really small bathroom. Oh, what's this? It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Musical score. Then the score we just found was probably in here. Okay. It's an antique desk. Makes sense though. I guess this whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. I need the water for this. There's an iron grate in the fireplace. There's something behind it. Huh? There's something in the back. Just a little... God damn it, that's hot. You aren't real smart, are you? Come on, of course it's gonna be hot. It's a fire. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick its hand in a fire. Alright. We need to put that flame out. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you aren't saying. Ah, never mind. What's this? A window again? I guess so. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. Ah, I wasn't thinking of that, but thanks. Oh, what's this? This is a suitcase made of leather, color of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. How about this one? Nothing in there. Yay! G. Can we go inside? Nope. How about this one? Oh, this is a really small... There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious. Oh, maybe inside here. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. Then what's that for then? Oh, okay. The rooms are kind of confusing. Whoa, a safe. The safe is locked. It's one of those dial clocks or dial locks. It doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Well, can we bring the safe with us? A, G, and C. Alright. How many are we supposed to figure out? Suitcase. Nothing in there. Nothing inside. Alright. Let's back off. And go this way. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay, we came out of that door. Well, I'm getting lost between these rooms. So we'll go to the washroom and fill this with water. Okay. Go here. Nope. Go here. I gotta pour the water right into the fire itself. So like this. Here we go. Good. Ha ha ha, good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's put down the sleeves. Oh, the glass goes on top of it. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket. You okay? You got constipation or what? Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled.
Hey, Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
This guy has one of the biggest mysteries also in this game because he lost his memories. So, you know, what's going on? What happened to you in the past? Who are you? Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell is wrong with me? There's memory loss and I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
I think someone altered his memory or hit him really hard in the head.
Memory loss?
Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs.
So he did say this to us like later on in the other path. I guess he says it early here.
I told him I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Good answer.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
It's like asking a senile man, why do you have dementia? Why can't you remember? Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven.
Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be like upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck, but that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
Yes, Junpei, that's it.
That's it. All right, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
Excellent. Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk
How
away.
are you fine with something like that?
What can he do? Like, he can't escape, so like there's no need to worry. He's got all the time to remember. Somehow though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Like, he's got all the time here to try to remember. Oops, sorry, not that door, this door. Now, can we unplug it? There's a plug on the end of this chain. Just drain the water. Alright, where's that thing? A good tug ought to be enough to get it out. What's going on? There you go. So we have 4. How many do we need? Let's try it though. I'm pretty sure we have all of them. Okay, the glass plates on top of it. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Oh, this is a game. Here we go, here we go. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. So what is that? This is like F, right? Oh, we can't use that? Okay. So that's F, C, D, E, F, A. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have to start again? So, C, D, E, F, what's that? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Second one. First one. Third one. Oh, fourth one. This one. Yes. I can't recognize that music. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Stand, bow, be seated. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least, Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? It was? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? the palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. Oh, what? Oh, my bad. I didn't know. London? The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave. Oh, wow. What's that gonna do with it? I guess because the Titanic is an English ship. Is that what it is? That's like the only connection I have. I don't really know much about Titanic. Except for that movie. He came out of the door and into a long straight hallway.
Another hallway?
Yes, Junpei, another hallway. You should be used to these hallways. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him.
That should do it.
7 was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently 7 had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again.
Yeah, 7 is really smart. He keeps doing that to the doors.
Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
Snake was a reasonable one. 7 thought about it for a moment before he answered. The safe.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Oh, that's actually something to keep in mind now. Maybe 7 wants the thing inside the safe. Without waiting for an answer, 7 started off down the hallway.
Well then?
Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed 7. That's a lie, Junpei thought to
I
himself.
can't say I could ever imagine 7 playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess.
The safe or the watch?
But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue. Hey, wait for me!
Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away toward his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area.
Whoa, a metal grate?
Yep, I remember this. They arrived here first. A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided it in half.
Why is this thing...
They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move.
Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here. Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep.
Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the
Stairs
room.
leading down.
Yeah.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Oh.
I think it's locked, too. Look.
Is that the logo? Is it Mars? For mail? In the center of the door was a small keyhole. Next to this keyhole, a small symbol had been carved into the
What's
metal.
this mark? The female symbol.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's a female symbol. My bad. He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake naturally was somewhat more sure. Venus?
The Venus symbol, I imagine.
Yep, Venus.
Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
The woman symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's 7?
While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized 7 had slipped away.